This is a reminder that on Saturday, November the 4th, Let's Play at Eorzea Autism will be hosting an Extra Life charity webcast featuring Ukulele to help raise funds to benefit the McMaster Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network. Come out and watch the stream and help to donate to support this wonderful cause. Over the last couple of weeks, we've kind of been distracted by things that were unrelated to Final Fantasy XIV because there were more important things going on in the world outside of this game that needed to be discussed. But now that those situations have come and gone, we decided that it was important to once again discuss what was going on here at our free company. And as you can see, we've made some significant renovations to our Limsa Lominsa floor. And so now, it serves as a place where we can now put on a show. But, if we're gonna really put on a show that people will enjoy, we're gonna need your help. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Eorzea Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So, over the last few weeks, we've been doing some significant renovations to our Limsa Lominsa floor. We do still have some of the things that were associated with the Limsa Lominsa floor that we've retained. Our captain's wheels over here, we've got our fish tank over here, although we still need to put new fish in it again because we got rid of the big guy that used to be in there. And we also have our bookshelves reminiscent of the Arcanist Guild that allow us to further associate this room with Limsa Lominsa. But Skylar wanted to see if we could do something a little bit different with the Limsa Lominsa floor because over the time that I've been showing off in videos and live streams here in Final Fantasy XIV, I've shown off a couple of instances where people will take their free company estate or their private estates if they bought a house for themselves, and they'll turn it into some sort of theme, and they'll have everyone that they know who can be able to help out and participate get involved with doing that sort of thing. So, Skylar came up with the idea of creating a stage area for us to kind of have a little theater. So, we want to create an idea for something that we could put on for like a series of skits or possibly doing like a dance show for people. They would come in, they would have a seat here on our collection of furniture, and they would enjoy the show, whatever it is where we put on. One thing I did want to do in a more recent situation was that we could have taken the stage and tried to merge it with the fish tank, kind of have like an underwater show. But it's very difficult to be able to do that because you need to set yourself in such a way that when you go into housing and you mess around with the furnishings and whatnot, you have to be able to set it to this, or else you cannot do something like this. You can't phase through the fish tank or any walls or anything like that. You have to have it set to housing and be able to be on your furnishing list in order to be able to work with something like that. And in the instances where I tried to do this, it did work, but once you unselect it, you will have either a situation where when you try and jump up, like I've done before, you'll get your body stuck between the roof of the fish tank and your legs will just be dangling and it'll just look insanely weird. And then there's another situation where, because of the size of the tank in relation to the stage itself, what would happen would be that the way that the stage is positioned, combined with the fish tank, it will make it so a person of someone like, say, Corinne's size, or Skylar's size as Lady Cynthia playing as a Rogadin, would not be able to fit their bodies entirely within the tank. Like, the tops of their bodies would be over the fish tank and we'd be stuck. You could only be able to do something like that with, like, a Mikote or a Lalafell, and so that would kind of eliminate a lot of options for possible fancy shows that could be done as underwater, because you would need Mikote and Lalfels to be able to do it, and if you can't include the whole free company, then it's kind of a bit disappointing if you can't do it that way. So, since it's chilling out here, it's still gonna be here, and we're still gonna put more fish in, but for now, we're just gonna focus on using the stage. And one of the things I wanted to test last night, and I did with our good friend Olivier, who you haven't seen in a while, but trust me, he does still play on a regular basis, and we do all still very much value his membership in our free company, because he always is so helpful and really has been such an integral part of our FC. So last night, Olivier and I took the opportunity to do some testing of a little, what I like to call a magic trick, quote-unquote, but in reality isn't, because what would happen for the test that we did with Olivier and I is, like, say that I did what I was doing with Olivier, where I'm staying on stage, I'm doing my performance, I'm doing whatever, and then I give them an opportunity to see, like, a magic trick, but I need to disappear off stage to do it. So what would happen would be that I would walk off screen, or at least in this instance, make it look like I've walked off stage. Now, you won't be able to see it from this angle because, of course, this pillar is in the way, but we'll position myself right at the edge of the stage, because if I drop off the stage, I will not be able to do this. What I would be able to do would be make it look like I'm in my normal regular attire, then change over to my Dragoon armor, and do this. Use the elusive jump to flip from one side of the stage to the other, and what would happen is that the people would see Corinne's elusive jump, she would be backflipping, and then would emerge back out on the other side, dressed in Dragoon armor. So this is something that Olivier and I tested, and it does work, and we have been able to make it work. At least I was able to see Olivier do it, because he, of course, has a level 60 Dragoon himself. He has a level 60 Dragoon himself, and he has that available to him. So I was able to see him be able to successfully pull off the backflip and be able to see him going from one side of the stage to the other, but for some reason he couldn't see me. I guess because maybe the elusive jump happens too quickly? I'm not quite sure. But what I can say is that it's definitely something that I think would be really great as part of a show, and so I know I have some ideas, I know Scott has ideas. Oh, and also Olivier is here apparently. Yeah, with his newest avatar. Playing as a gladiator, he already has a level 16. That's pretty cool there, Olivier. Yeah, it didn't take him long to build up this new character that he's created. But yeah, I know I have ideas, I know Scott has ideas, but we'd also like to hear from you guys as well. What you think would make for an interesting little play or skit that people can come and watch and enjoy. We can't for the invite? I'll have to ask him what he's talking about next, after I've done recording this. But yeah, we definitely like to hear your ideas and opinions for what you think would be a great little show that we could do, that we could invite people who are on the Exodus server to come and watch and enjoy. And we can, of course, use our own free company members. We could also encourage members of our Link Shell with Thamriel and his friends to come and join us, and we can put on something really interesting that people would enjoy. So we want to hear from you guys. What do you think would really make a great... What do you think would make a great thing for us to put on a stage here like this? Let us know in the comments below, and we might be able to use it and be able to encourage the people of Exodus to come and see us have a good time putting on a show for them. So, I guess we'll have to, oh, and Scott is here too, so yeah. I think with the three of us here, we'll need to have the opportunity to mull over this a little bit more. So, with that, I'm gonna end the vlog here for today, and as always, if you have a character here on Exodus, or looking to create one on Exodus, and you have a opportunity to want to join a free company, we would love to come and have you come and join us. Yeah, I'm not used to having people staying with me during the middle of a vlog, but hey, there's a first time for everything, and I'm glad that my FC is with me because we've got your supports as well. Oh yeah, I would definitely do that. Yeah, we'll talk about that after. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and until next time, everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.